Hello everyone and welcome to another one of RC Street Shop's product reviews. So, today we are talking about a neat little budget vehicle, and we don't really feature cars that often based on what they cost, but this is the Kyosho Monster Tracker. Now the Monster Tracker is a brush truck, it's rear-wheel drive, and it's a cool little truck if you're on a budget, or if you just don't want to spend a lot of money on your next toy. So, let's jump into it. What comes in the box? Now, in the box, it's a pretty complete package. You get the truck, you get a 7.2 volt nickel metal hydride battery, a radio, you also get some unique shock parts, which we'll explain to you in a minute, and a charger. Pretty much everything you need to get going except for AA's. Now, the Monster Tracker is part of Kyosho's budget beginner line, and I think they call it the Easy series. But there's been, like, there's a sand, there's a few cars in it, but the Monster Tracker has been the one that's caught our eye. It's a great little truck, and it tends to retail for right around 130 bucks. So it fills that gap between your kind of junky $100 cars and your Traxxas stuff, which starts at around 200 roughly. Now I know Traxxas has less expensive cars that are closer in price to this, but if you buy the Bandit and the Rustler that are closer in prices, they don't include a battery. So once you put a battery in those, it still puts them another $50 higher than the Kyosho. This Kyosho comes ready to go out of the box for under $130, which is a fantastic deal. We've sold several dozens of these trucks, and it's very rare they come back for parts. It's a basic little truck. I mean, if you look at it, it doesn't have foams in the tires. There's not oil in the shocks. It's a little bouncy, but I mean, it's what do you expect for $130? It's a marvelous little truck. It comes with a brush motor. It's not too bad. It's probably a 15, 20 mile an hour truck. My only real gripe about it is that it's got a plastic pinion gear. I mean, really, Kyosho? A plastic pinion gear? You guys couldn't have splurged for a metal one? But either way, the only issue we tend to have with these trucks repeatedly is the plastic pinion gear stripping, which we replace them with a metal Robinson or a metal Traxxas gear, and they end up being just fine. The truck's impressively durable. I would even venture to say it's pretty close to Traxxas durable. I mean, like I said, we haven't had a shop truck to beat up, but judging by the number that we send out and the very few that come back, this thing is a very durable truck. And like I said, it's a crazy deal for 130 bucks. Kyosho even has their own line of hop-up parts for it. They've got aluminum shock towers. They have better shocks. And what's really cool is, in the beginning of the video, I mentioned that there's kind of some weird shock parts that come in there. These are oil shocks that come on the truck. They just don't put oil in them for some reason. So you can actually install the seals and put the oil in, and everything comes in there to make these into oil shocks. You just have to do it yourself. So, I mean, really, with the oil shocks in this thing, it'll take some of the bounciness out. As you can see, I mean, it's pretty bad. But once you put the oil shocks in it, it should run like a, it should drive considerably better. And like I said, for $130, this thing's tough to beat. This kind of is our go-to budget truck. We get a lot of people who come in the shop, and they're new in the hobby, and they're not quite ready to spend $200, $300, $400 on a car. So usually what we'll do is we'll recommend the Monster Tracker to them. And if it really catches on, then they come back and move into other Kyoshos or a Traxxas car, or whatever it may be, a higher-end car, because they really enjoy the hobby. If they don't enjoy it and their kid, or if their kid forgets about it, whatever it may be, you're only at 130 bucks. And there's worse things to spend 130 bucks on than this little car. So in closing, I really think that you guys should give the Monster Tracker a fair look. For your experienced guys, it's not really going to be your ball of wax, but if you know someone who wants to get into the hobby, or you want to get a present for someone and you want to get them into the hobby, the Monster Tracker is a great start. So, in closing, we are RC Street Shop. We are in Long Beach, California, and if you are lucky enough to be out this way, we are at 5521 East Spring Street, Long Beach, California. 90808. If you don't happen to be lucky enough to be in beautiful Long Beach, then you can give us a call at 562-425-9000. Also, you found us on the internet. or your friend found us on the someone found us on the internet. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Find us at RC Street Shop, and we will see you next time.